Well, well, well. It has certainly been a long time since we played on our Spino here. Seems like we were in a bit of a rough fight last time. I am on the group matchmaking server today. Or servers, I should say. I'm just gonna try and grow. That's really it. I need to heal some. Let's see if we can find a catfish or something. Now I am solo on the group matchmaking, but group matchmaking just has, less mix packs. I don't really remember what build I was running. That's a Sarco. I am in no shape to be fighting anything right now. What's our growth looking like? We're not quite yet sub-adult. We don't really have any noteworthy abilities. So goofy when I crouch walk. Anyways. We'll see if we can make it to adult today. I'm not 100% sure. I won't be doing much on this health, tell you what. No, I need some water too. Oh, there's some branches though. Sounds like a bars. Oh, forgot how slow I collect. Surprised that thing's attacking me at this size. So looks like we need milk caps. More critters in general. Another one there we'll go get. I need some water too, but I think I'm gonna go not anywhere near here. Maybe I'll go to that pond, we'll see. Ocean's clear apart from that guy. Is it an alpha? Oh no, two of them. Just two regular guys. Really? I would think I could pick this guy up. Three pieces worth. Missed him. Uh-oh. That was a little bit stronger. I don't quite remember what subclass I went with. I think I might have gone health recovery, though thinking back now, as much as I like to look at this one, I think it would have been a better option for me to have grabbed either armor or swim stamina? I think it's swim stamina. I think it's got the exact same subclasses as Tylo. Well, I mean, Tylo's got the armor one down. What is the other sub on Tylo? Armor, health recovery. Swim stamina. I don't know. I don't remember the other one. Ah, there we go. I hit him there. Oh, that is a 12-second cooldown. Good to know. I feel like Spino is just the heavy cooldown guy. I feel like every move Spino has is like a 10-12 second cooldown. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of Spino's heavy hitting moves are real taxing in the time department. Anyways, I do not expect to be keeping this lunge. I might keep the lunging bite just for some repositioning. What the hell was that? Why was it so loud? Is that just the wind noise? Sorry, I shouldn't be just sitting around. It sounded like there was a fucking eel or something coming right at me. Yeah, there's some weird noises going on here that's making me uncomfortable. I believe on land, this tail has a much shorter cooldown. I think it's like 50% shorter. Yeah, 6 instead of 12. That's problematic. Yep, out of here. I got no knockback till I get in water. Oops. That's not good. Uh-oh. 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 If he figures out that he can stand in this water, I'm kind of screwed. Yep, that might be my chance. Damn it, man. What a terrible start. Terrible fucking start. It's alright, now we're at least far away in Palm Islands. Oh well, what are you gonna do? That's right. This lunge has an extremely long cooldown. something I'm noticing. Daisies. That's kind of strange. It's double. I don't know. Give me the quest twice. Kind of odd. So slow. So I believe this does 60, this does 50 or 80 when dry. Completely just... I think I remember the numbers, but I have no clue. Don't quote me on that. I don't have the thing open right now. But this is a much faster cooldown than this one is, I believe. So this out DPS's. But we don't have the slice debuff. I really don't think as a Spino you're going to be running things down anyways, so I don't think that slowing something down by 10% is really going to matter. I think that, yeah, no, I think that there's better ways to deal with it. For now I've gone with the lunging snap, though I might go back to maybe the snap jaw. I really don't know. Like I don't know, it's a maximum of 5 stacks. Which is only 10%. 10% is not a very big amount. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe slice is what makes all the difference. I don't know. All I know is I don't want AoE. I don't want either of the AoE tails. As interesting as Undertow is, I don't think it's for me. Not my style. Got our daisies. Looks like we've also got dinner. Forgot to record. Nope, it's all gone. I think that's what that was. Don't like the way that he just turned around on me there. Alright, it's just a small amount. Sorry, all the extra sounds, especially on characters I don't play very often, they always throw me off guard. Every time I try playing Sarko again, the 4 legs makes me crazy. I'm always thrown off by that. Right, most of the things I play are two-legged and quiet. Or fly. Or swim. So when I hear four legs, or like a different cadence to the walk pattern, then it, yeah, it throws me off a little. Anyways, I don't really expect this to be all that intense of a growth. We kind of got to get a little bit bigger before we're really any threat to anything. We're pretty immensely slow. We're not really equipped with a lot of tools to be fast. What we do have is a lot of tankiness and the ability to hit pretty hard, depending on how we stack up our encounters. If we get to fight on our own terms, we should win every time. We've got the tools to do good. Just not all of them yet. Come later. Something neat I was just learning about. I've seen a couple of videos on it, so I had to go look up the actual source papers and stuff. Salt glands in Spino, that's pretty sweet. I've always been a firm Spino supporter. I actually have I think at my dad's house. I don't know if it's still up on the fridge, but I believe it was when I was younger. I drew a picture. I remember the day that I learned about Spinosaurus. I believe it was in some book I had gotten for like a birthday present, or no, it would have been no, it would have been a Christmas present, because Christmas would come first. Sorry, I'm still looking for sand dollars. I get distracted easily. But I remember I was reading this book. It was like a dinosaur encyclopedia. I was obsessed with those as a kid. Love my dinosaur encyclopedias. Wish I still had them. Really wish I still had them. I mean, they were horribly inaccurate, if, you know, based on the new data and all. Even for the time, they were fairly inaccurate. You know, the classic, the outdated tail dragging and things like that in some of the books I read. For the time, not bad, but, you know, compared to modern stuff, fairly egregious. But yeah, I believe in there was a picture of Spinosaurus, and it was a whole, like, page dedicated to all of the creatures with spines, so I cannot remember the name. But it's this lizard that essentially has what Spino's got going on here. Same sort of shape and everything. However, there was no membrane between the spines. It was just the spines, and I believe that they went... We got the light speed crab. No clue if I'm hitting this thing. I think so. Excellent, more food. Anyways, yeah, no, I was enthralled with it. It was this giant creature. This is back when Spino was assumed to be. You know, this would have been like early 2000. I guess this would have been right after Jurassic Park, right? I think it was 2000. Was Jurassic Park with the Spino. Very well could be wrong. Maybe it's like 2000. I don't know. Anyways, this is like probably 2006, 2005, 2006 that I would have had this book. And no, I loved it. I loved it. There was all of these things that, you know, there was Dimetrodon, and there was just anything that had a sail was in there. All on the same page. And then there was Spino, and it was this giant creature that had this crazy, insane looking thing that was different from any other dinosaur. I don't believe that it was in any way depicted to be semi-aquatic or anything like that. It was like this half upright standing. It was a very weird looking thing, looking back now. But man, I loved it. I loved it. I would draw pictures of it, and I would like theorize about, you know, how, you know, this and that, and oh man, I love dinosaurs. I kind of miss the old days. Because, you know, dinosaurs are still cool, obviously, and I love dinosaurs. It's my passion, it's my career, it's everything. Well, okay, dinosaurs aren't everything, but to me they make up a significant portion of my life and my interests and my job and everything. As well as being able to come home and relax and play a dinosaur game on the internet for you guys. Show off my experiences. But I loved it. I think it was the day after Christmas. I had gotten on Christmas Day. I had gotten this, like, I don't even know what you call it. It was whatever brand it was. It was some electronic T-Rex thing, and if you held down the button on its tail, it would, like, the eyes would light up and it would swing its head around, and it was a big thing. It was probably like 1.5 feet tall, 2 feet tall. It was a big, big toy. But yeah, it was all mechanical, and it would like lift its head up and roar, and it would swing the arms around. And I thought it was the coolest thing. And then I don't know if it was that Christmas or the Christmas after. But at some point I had gotten the exact same brand, and essentially the same toy. Except it was a Spinosaurus, and it was even bigger than the other one because it had the spine on it. And it was cool because it would move, and it had like like the bones made out of plastic, and then it had this lakeweed over in Stonebed. I was gonna say lakeweed. There's no lakeweed over in over here. Anyways, yeah. So it had like a membrane of fabric between the sail, and it had an even cooler roar, and its arms were longer and had longer claws. Really cool looking thing. And yeah, so I would draw pictures, and I would do this and that, and I love Jurassic Park 3. As silly as that movie was, and as much as I, you know, now, and even just in terms of Jurassic Park, it's not that it's a bad movie standalone. I mean, it kind of is. It was a visual spectacle, really, is all it is. It's not, you know, the technological marvel that Jurassic Park was, or anything like that. It's definitely not a masterpiece. But it is a fun watch. I love the ideas of the Pteranodon cage. That was cool. Quilled raptors. That was new. At the time, it was good stuff. But anyways, back to Spino, the dino on hand here. Kind of sparked my love for it. I wouldn't say that Spino is my absolute favorite dinosaur. I think that's got to go to Dilophosaurus. I love it. I love it. Ever since I read the book of Jurassic Park, and you get to hear how they like grab Nedry by, I'm pretty sure, I might be misremembering here, but I believe they like grab him by his head and pick him up and like rip open his stomach. It's cool, and he's blinded by something. I think it's, I don't remember why he's blinded, but he like feels down and you can like feel his guts hanging out. It's really gory. They didn't put it in the movie. I'd say they just put the little thing with the what the hell do you call it? They just put the little thing with the frill. It's still a Dilophosaurus for the, you know, the movie, but anyways, Dilo's got to be my favorite. But Spino's up there for sure. Of the Spinosaurids, I would say that Ichthyovenator is my favorite. Just because he's a silly guy. He's got a funny sail. That's really my only reasoning. I like his silly sail. Imagine like a smaller Spino, but in the way that Conch has a sail, invert that sail. If you flipped a conch upside down and stuck it on top of an ichthyovenator, they would, ichthyovenator, they would make a spino. It's got like 3 or 4 dorsal, like the extended dorsal vertebrae over the hips. I think it's the sacral vertebrae. Anyways, they're missing, or they're reduced. So like this one's got a small notch in the top right now. This is a sizable notch. Very cool. There's a mod for it on Path. Should anyone want to go play it? It's got some cool sounds. It's like a healing sort of thing. It's got some neat stuff. It's got the same sort of healing hide Metri does, where you sit down and you give people healing. I know other dinos have that too, but anyways. Dangerous critter. Let's see what we got here. Very neat. Alright, where is this thing? Oh, alpha. I still have a wimpy jump, that's hilarious. It's like the most wet noodle jump ever. It barely moves. Let's go to Coastal and Swamp. I don't know if I said it, but I want to stay coastal with this guy. Or gal, actually. This is a gal. I forgot. Yeah, I want to keep it coastal. Just so I have an easy escape while I'm growing. And then I think still, too, because we're going to be a water spino. I wasn't really a big fan of playing this guy, or this gal, at the start, just because it wasn't, it didn't really feel like my style. A lot of the Apexes aren't. I think out of all of them, maybe Titan, but even then I just don't like to play it out of principle. I'm not really an Apex guy. But then here I am, I just did Rex on permadeath, and now I'm doing Spino on officials. Finally finishing this growth. I say that, but then here I am. No more growth than when I started the video. I can't sleep underwater, right? Can I sleep on the surface? Nope, gotta be fully landed. I like to sleep as Spino. Very cool looking. I guess it makes sense. Okay. Starfish. Oh. See, I'm not used to the heavy footsteps. That scared me. I was like, oh my god, there's something here. We do have an alpha there. It's very close to my my starfish. Back away slowly. That's just the periwinkle pond. That wimpy jump was useful after all. I'm really surprised we haven't seen anybody, he said before being viciously mauled. But I really am. Yeah. I don't know. I think I've been spoiled by permadeath. Which is a weird thing to say. You'd think that permadeath would be unforgiving. Which it is unforgiving. But it's also got its charm. I said it in one of the Rex videos. That it's a really interesting change of pace. It's much more of a survival game and a lot less of like a PvP thing. A lot of the fights that I've had or have been having generally end in draws when we both decide, hey, we don't want to die. You know, I'm hungry, he's hungry. We go at it, I try to eat him, he tries to defend himself. Does a number to me, I do a number to him. And once we both get low and we're both, I don't know, nobody wants to risk it. There's no fight to the death. It's, you know, self-preservation. I'd rather live to go hunt something else than die trying to get a meal. Right? I'd rather just find a critter and maybe, you know, be hungry a little bit longer till I find one. But, yeah. Well, the alternative is dying. So it's very nice. I also have noticed that, I don't know if it's just because where it spawns people or what the mentality shift is, but I am finding significantly more people in hotspots. Like I just said a few videos ago, that, what was I talking about? I can't remember the name of the POI. Blackfern Hill. I had just finished saying in one or two, at the time of me recording this, it would have been like 2 or 3 videos ago. No, 2 videos. It was the very first permadeath where I just tested it out. I had said that, like, I never see anyone up in Blackfern. One time when I was a very young conch trying to grow and put my nest up there, or get grown enough to put my nest up there, and I got ran down by an aloe, which was an experience I did not expect to be run down by an aloe, outstammed by an aloe. I mean, I didn't know at the time that you had to have whatever the semi-aquatic sense is. I didn't know you had to have that in order to regen your stamina. I thought that it was still early on in it was like my first or second attempt playing Kong. Anyways, point is, besides that one time, I've never seen other people in Blackfern Hills ever. Only on community servers, and even then it's still pretty rare. Nobody likes to go up there because there's not a whole lot up there. I mean, it's beautiful. It is a wicked looking place. Extremely prehistoric with, I can't remember the name of the trees right now. But with the trees and the ferns and the, like, just the overall, the whole place. It just got this wicked charm to it. And I love it. I love the look of it. Any dinosaur you plop in there looks great. Take some screenshots. It's a lovely looking place. But nobody goes there. And I assume that's because there's no home cave, there's no waystone, there's no place for aquatics to get in there. So semi-aquatics can go up there. In fact, I would love to grow a Sarco up there, or have a Sarco hunt up there. A lot of these crocodile critters around. That's a bleed heel fish. Look at those guys. Let's get that, get our stamina regen. We got a little bit of a swim ahead of us. And then we'll go pop in a coastline. Anyways, point is, with the new permadeath, I'm kind of spoiled because I can go to any POI. Any POI. And I will encounter players. And not just like one player in passing. I'll encounter like 5 or 6 players over the course of a half hour. Now, they may not see me. And that's usually the hope, is they don't see me unless I'm eating them or hiding from them. Well, no, they don't see me in that case. That's really it. They don't see me unless I want them to, is the ideal. Ooh, very slow sit down. But man, what a gorgeous creature. What a gorgeous creature. But yeah, no, I've been seeing people all over the place. Places I have never seen people ever before. Like, I have never seen people up here in what is this, Long Neck Pass and Star Ravine. Never seen people up there before. I've never seen people you know, way back up here. I've never seen people here, like only people that are crossing between here, but I'm talking people who are just hanging around out here, grabbing some water. Just, you know, there was an Anno, there was like a young Rex, I think there was a second Rex. There was a bunch of stuff. Something I have not seen is a hats. Like, I saw one baby hats in the Metri video. One of the Metri ones. I think the second Metri episode. And that was it. I really thought there would be a lot more hats. But I imagine the people that picked hats to have a very easy growth probably quickly learned that the growth is easy, but the food is difficult, and the healing rate is atrocious. And the people you're fighting against are fighting extra hard to not let themselves, you know, to not let you get the upper hand. So yeah. It's been great. It's been great seeing people everywhere. I have not seen a mix pack in like a week. That's been a beautiful thing. I didn't even know it was possible. They just overnight erased from the game. I cannot be happier. It's just, it's so much nicer. It's so much nicer. Okay, let me filter through. I want an eyeball quest. Or honestly, I would take a heart quest too. I'm more likely to get a heart. We'll do that then. Another alpha. Really, eh? That guy went down and only one hit more than the other guy. That's pretty nice. Get our food here and our water there. Up there. But no, it's been extremely pleasant. I don't think that I would grow Spino on permadeath. Permadeath. Just because, number one, your quest pool is, what do you call it? Diluted. You have way more quests, and therefore much higher likelihood of, like, what did I have over there? Over here, I had, turtle shell. So I got a turtle shell over there, and then it wanted to send me all the way back over there, which would take like 2 minutes just to get there. You're not really fast in any regard. You are right in the water, but you're not super fast, and on land you're extremely slow. I think you're one of the slowest. Right, everything catches up to a Spino. I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but point is, you're pretty slow, and so I don't think that I would want to. On top of that, your collecting rate is very slow. So all in all, it makes for a very long growth process that you're very weak for a large majority of it. You know, perhaps if I had started a Spino the first, like, as it came out, but even then I think it was already like 12 hours late to it, a full day late to it almost. Or no, I think I did it, no, yeah, because I think it came out at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't get to it till about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. when I learned about it. I always think it's funny when the critters confuse what their AI is supposed to do. So they'll start to run away. Where'd that guy go? Right over there. Yeah, they get a little confused. And they're supposed to attack you, but they run away. And sometimes it's good. Lets you get an extra hit or two in. Grab some more food. Now we just need one more critter. And we'll have that quest taken care of. Need some kelp too. I do believe that growing a Tylo would be I think pretty good. Same with the Sarco. I assume a duck would be good. Ducks are just strong in general. Baby ducks are very weak. That's really it. You just gotta think about the process of getting to adult. And then how survivable are you as an adult? Those two things together will be a good determining factor. So like Metri. Metri's kit comes online at adolescent. You get access to all of your attacks, you get access to all of your you get access to all your attacks. Whereas like Rex has to wait till sub-adult before it gets its thing. I've got my attacks, but I'm extremely weak. Not extremely weak. For my size, I'm very strong. One of the strongest things of my size category at the current moment. But I do not have the size and the health to back it up. Nor do I have the mobility to, I'm at a bad middle ground. You know, a baby Spino can run around and run around and run around. Being nearly sub-adult, but not quite there. Kind of late adolescent. I've got kind of the worst, the opposite of a sweet spot. I've got the sour spot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got the sour spot of, oh, that bridge is down. Of poor mobility and, lower health compared to the adults that I likely face. You know, the big tail is a good deterrent when it's doing, you know, 60 damage on a whatever combat weight this guy is. High combat weight. I wonder if the little clams down here count, or if I have to go out and around the bend. I'm probably gonna go out and around. So yeah, the tail's a great deterrent when it's, you know, keeping people at bay when you're big. But when you're small, this tail is just like a little slap. Slap on the wrist, that's it. And because of how slow this questing is, you know, we're in that stage for a long time. I'm sure the passive growth stuff would help a bit, but still probably take an hour or two. Wetland reeds. Oh, I see some there. I haven't seen any people yet. Is there a hotspot on this map? I haven't even been to Cedars. Oh, I haven't even been to Cedars. I haven't been on this side of the map. Holy man. Discovered Stillwater. You see what I see? He looks small. We might be able to actually kill that. Oh, is that Mama? Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Is it 3 little titans? Four titans? I cannot tell. There's a red one over there. I just saw that one there. That's a small something. That's a conch. He's pointing him in my direction. I don't like the way these guys are looking at me right now. I feel like I'm gonna get mobbed by them. Get out of here. How are these guys not dead yet, man? There we go. I don't think he was really a fan of that. My health is pretty well done, though. Thank God that alpha critter didn't get me. Got such a problem with alpha critters, man. Actually, in a good place to heal. Maybe right up here. Let's get some of that stamina back and some health too. I'm sure he out-heals me, but I definitely out-damage him. Just gotta keep them claws working. I miss a lot of my lunging bite things. Which is, you know, probably not recommended. I knew as soon as that one Titan was looking at me that they were gonna mess with me. But it's a whole group of babies. I can't really complain, I guess. Not really a mix, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they were all in an actual group, but I imagine they were all only taking up a couple slots. Okay, let's go get some more growth here. Let's go get the Stillwater bug location stuff here. Whatever it is, rock ledge overhang, rock ledge haven, who knows. Whatever it is, we're gonna go get it. And then we're gonna find a home cave. Nearest one's probably gonna be that one. Not happy about making that journey. Maybe we go up to Redwoods. Okay, double checking. Okay, so this should be... Man, it really does throw me off. I feel like the swim sounds are delayed. Okay, Pinnacle Hill. then Rockledge Haven, whatever it's called, Rocky Overhang. Should be this right here. That's it, Rockledge Haven. There should be a lookout, I think, up on top of there. And then we have the actual bog in here. Let's be sneaky about it, though, because there could be people up there. Branch quest is not too bad. There's a bunch on the coastline. We'll take that back down. I'm just gonna go for it. Pad pond, we can get water elsewhere. For now, we just get the growth and go. Oh, my whole point earlier with the whole Spinosaurus clan before we got into the huge... I say we as if you guys, you know, twisted my arm and forced me to talk about dinosaurs. No, the whole reason I was getting at that is it would be neat if they, oh sweet. 297, so it's mine. If you ever get an albino and it's not, you know, in the high 290s, starting off at, you know, 296, 297, by the time you see it appear, then it's someone else's albino that they've ignored. And if they're ignoring an albino, it means they're probably an adult. Is he swimming on land? I really hate this sprint glitch. This is the world's tankiest critter. Right on time. We're out of stamina. Did we do a whole loop around this island? Is that where I'm supposed to go, right up there? That's hilarious. You mind your business. Good enough. Oh, we're so close. So close to subital now. This really is so slow. I wish it was faster. Right, like the big dinos already have a harder time questing because they physically move slower. But then you punish them even more. Right, even more on top of that by making them physically grab items slower. So not only does it take them longer to get to items, when the the quest system is set up to where you have to go all over the place. But on top of that, they also have to grab them slower. So spend more time. Did you just die? Oh no, he's just... Okay, I don't know. Being weird, I guess. Was that the only patch of chanterelle on this island? Are you guys seeing that? The water drop effects are coming out of the top of this tree. They aren't anymore. Which is how I know it's me, but... I thought that there was a Hats who had jumped in water or something in that tree. And its rain droplets were raining down. It's like in the movies when a monster's, like, coming right upon you. But it's above you, so something, you know, drops down and... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. No, 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 let me get this quest. Are there chanterelles up here, please? Perfect. I was gonna say, can he really not collect when he's crouched down? Anyway, subadult. We're gonna call it there. Let me get my stamina. Better not attack me. So we've got Cedars for a home cave, or through Cedars for a home cave. I think maybe along these outskirts might be better, but I could swim all the way up and only have to walk that distance instead of having to walk that distance. So I think we go up through this and out there. Could be bad, could be good, we'll see. If I die, I'll be sad. Simple as that. Now, you know, oh. Thought it was a hat, so it might have just been a leaf. But we're gonna have some new abilities to use. That'll be cool. It's too bad my sail is so tall. But you know what? Maybe a Suka would be nice to grow too. That's one I've never played. But I do like the idea of... I like the idea of the puncture stuff. I want to conserve my stamina just in case I have to get out and run from something like a Sarco. But yeah, one day maybe a Suka will be something fun to try out. Well, I think so far in the Spino series here on Rhyperia, as if there were another Spino series. I don't know why I said it that way. So far in the Spino series, this Dino has been the easiest growth I've had. We died one time. Which, you know, oh well. So I died. No big deal. But beyond just that, well, let's grab this guy too for next time so we have a good, Oh, missed him. Got them both. No, it's just been a very easy growth process. Largely unchallenged. You know, I'm definitely playing it safe. But, you know, oh well. I want to get to adult before I go out there and start, you know, poking around. Especially on something that, you know, just because I don't have the mobility to really try anything. Like, you saw those little... The conch and that meg shredded me. One, I was small. But two, I also don't have the maneuverability to really contest. If they take turns and they bait on my tail, which they did a good job of baiting on my attacks, I was kind of trigger happy. Soon in time, I'll learn. I'll learn the ways of Spino. We're gonna take a look at our abilities quick, because we got some new stuff. What have we got? Census. Waterborne. Well, wet on land getting 3 times acceleration and 10% armor. Up to. For both. Based on your wetness amount. Okay. Increased stamina better too. AoE not gonna happen. 50% increased oxygen recovery and 50% decreased oxygen drain and 20% increased damage while underwater. So that one we might take just solely for the 20% increased damage while underwater. Though waterborne seems pretty nice. Especially if we have things that are just 35% if underwater. So the difference between if underwater and if wet. Whereas this one deals increased damage if we're wet. Okay, hide. Streamlined. Better swim speed and 50% increased health recovery while diving. Is that during the action of like pressing control while I'm physically diving, or does that just mean underwater? Why wouldn't they just say underwater? I don't know, but that's a weird way to phrase that. While it's increased stamina recovery by 50%, while it's not increased armor by 10%. That might be the one we go with. And then bright sail up to 15% based on the status amount, doesn't stack for multiple effects. So I have to have like max bleed, max venom, max toxin, max poison, or 100 fracture to get 15% armor. But I've already got max thing, so I don't know. I think that this one's the way to go. Solar powered. Voice call. Not that one. So rallying call's the way to go. That'll probably be this one here. And then 20% extra damage underwater or better stamina recovery and better armor when I'm wet. That's just extra armor on land. So at night on land, I've got 20% armor if I'm fully wet. And this adds another 25%. Holy man. Spino is the friggin' armor guy. So just that's 45%. On top of my already 10%, so I have 55% extra armor. Maybe we will swap for this one. And do we do waterborne now? Because we've got better stamina recovery rate, 35%, and this is 15% increase. So this is just better stamina recovery all around, better armor at night. I think we'll do that over 20% increased damage underwater. I think having all that extra armor is going to be better than just having a fifth more damage per bite. Or claw and stuff. Yeah, maybe, who knows. We're going to unlock this one. And I'm going to unlock this one if I got the marks for it. And we'll just see. 20% damage. I feel like this is... We're going to just do that. Because I feel like I'm going to be going from water to land pretty quick. Let's do that so I can't mess it up. Okay, anyways, that's where we're gonna call it. I'm gonna log out there. Yeah, that's it for me. Signing off.